Alrighty, it is time to cover the bird. So let me just go into my PC box real quick. I have two sets for this. So this one is my secret ability one, and the secret ability is marksman, which means critical hits deal increased damage. That's why we have buck up to increase our critical hit ratio. The personality I'm running is very frail, smart, nimble. I'm also running that on my other set, which is immunized, and we'll get into that later, but for now, the item you want to run on this is an essence, so you either want air essence or toxic essence. It's really up to your personal preference. Provoke is just to prevent like rejuvenate or photosynthesis spam, and toxic stalling. Actually, you are part toxic, so never mind that, but like it's just a really good move to have since you are like really fast. But yeah, the jet stream and muck blast are your two main stab moves. If you don't know what jet stream does, it basically just deals damage, and it has a chance to lower the opposing Loomian speed. So that's really good, and yeah, that's it for the move sets, I believe. So for the TPs, I have 80 HP, and what that does is that it gives you an odd number of health in level 50 battles, and what that means is that you can swap in on icicle traps 4 times, and still like stay alive at like 1 HP. But the energy is 12. This just gives you 250 energy in level 50 battles before waiting or resting, which means you can use 2 provokes and then any 4 of your jet stream or muck blast. So you can use 2 jet streams, 2 muck blasts, 3 jet streams, 1 muck blast, like etc, etc. You could also do 1 provoke, 1 buck up, and then like any combination of these. But yeah, 200 range attack is just to maximize your damage output. 192 speed paired with nimble lets you outspeed 200 nimble ferroglyph. It also outspeeds like everything that's slower than ferroglyph, obviously. And then I have 8 melee defense leftovers. You could put it into range defense if you want. It's like up to personal preference. But yeah, and then what are some other moves it gets? It gets gust, and it also gets poison, I think. Like those are some options, I guess. So now we're gonna move on to my immunized set. The item you want to run on this is either volcanic ash or thunder orb. I prefer volcanic ash because there are 2 like main Loomians I can think of at the top of my head that resists both air and toxic, which is Himber and Tyrex, and they're both physical attackers, which also are immune to electric type moves and stuff like that, so they're immune to paralysis. So thunder orb won't be as helpful there, but volcanic ash, it literally just cripples their damage and whatnot. But again, like thunder orb is still viable on this because, you know, like the other stuff like mind types, what are some mind types? Metronet, Dusket, Ferroglyph, stuff like that. They're like really fast, so you can benefit from paralyzing them over burning them. So yeah, that's personal preference. You choose whatever you want. I have the Gust, Barter, Provoke, Muck Blast here. I was considering swapping out Provoke for Jet Stream just for like more damage, but I decided not to because Provoke is just a really good move to have on a fast Loomian like this one. And then yeah, Barter is just to like barter your Ash and Thunder Orb. Gust is to remove hazards. So we actually have a new hazard, which Lumelo has. It's called Barbs. It works like spikes from Pokemon, and what that means is that it can layer 3 spikes. The first one means that like if a Loomian swaps in, they lose like 1/16 of their health, and then if you layer up 2 Barbs, they lose 1/8 of their health when they swap in each time. And then lastly, if you have 3 layers up, they lose 1/4 of their health each time they swap in. So that's really, really good, really scary. I think Gust and Burn Up are gonna rise up in usage, so you're gonna see a lot more Krakaloa, you're gonna see a lot more Stratosaur and stuff like that. But yeah, I just copy and pasted the same TP spread. That's about it. For the team though, I have Tyrex just to like deal with electric types and poison types or like toxic types, which Snagoop is weak to. But yeah, that's about it for that. This is Nevermare. It's just my physical cleaner, like late game cleaner. It's fast, it's hard hitting, stuff like that. Also, I should mention, I feel like every team should have at least one spirit type, because brawler types are going to be super scary. You have Sumobito, you have what's this, Kanibo. You have so many like good brawler types now. It's just kind of a bad idea not to bring a spirit type. You probably could like go like make a team without a spirit type and like be fine with it, but like I feel like it would just be like super advantageous just to have a spirit type in your team. But anyways, I also have a Kanibo here, which is like, it serves as my what do you call it, a physical wall breaker sort of. This is my aggressive alpha PvP, but yeah, that's pretty much it. It also deals with ice types, which Snagoop is weak to. It 4 times resists ice types, and it hits them for super effective with brawler type move, except for Icicle, which is like part spirit type, but you have like Hydra Slash for that, I guess. I also forgot to mention in my last video, this thing gets Raging Tackle and Icicle Ice Hammer, so you could like swap out Chase Down and then use like Ice Hammer or something. Like, you know, you've got options. So this is Cosmere. This is my range attacking wall breaker. Mysterious Dust for the slumber, and then you like Peace of Mind to set up like blah blah blah. That's about it. And also like mind type in general, it's good to like have a mind type, I guess, since Snagoop, it's air toxic, which means that Tyrex's earthquakes won't be able to affect it, although like you do have Steel Crusher, but it's like if you're against like the utility Snagoop, you kind of don't want to get burned, so it's just, yeah, that's why I have the Cosmere there. And then for my tanks, I have Eliguana as my range defensive tank, and then Spreezy as my melee defensive tank. But yeah, that's about it for the team. I forgot to mention, by the way, I am doing a giveaway for Snagull. This thing right here. It's Alpha, Very Frail, Smart, Nimble. The ability is Clingy, and then 6x40. I'm doing that on my Discord server, so make sure to join the link down below, and you just verify and then enter the giveaway, and then the winners will be announced later. I'm also giving away this Kanky right here. I announced that in my last video, and then I'm gonna like go over these Sharp Pods as well. I'm giving these 2 away, but I'm gonna like formally announce that next video. The giveaways for these 2 are up though, so yeah. Be sure to join them. Good luck to everyone that enters. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.